Good evening. Today, I wanted to ask everybody a question. What is the most common way of dying in America? Heart attacks. It's called the silent killer. You don't have symptoms. You don't know that your blood pressure's high until it's too late. I'd like to discuss why it is so important to check your blood pressure at home and to even go over the steps in doing so. My name is Maria Williams. I am a licensed practical nurse and have been a nurse for 18 years. I've been primarily practicing in the Moore County area at a doctor's office, Pinehurst Medical Clinic. Let's all discuss how we can take better care of ourselves. The American Heart Association says that there's several reasons to check your blood pressure at home. If you have high blood pressure, you should be checking it at home. If you've had a change in your blood pressure medication, is another good reason to check it at home. Risk factors. What are the risk factors? Family history of high blood pressure, heart attack, stroke. As we age, our blood vessels lose the elasticity, which causes a drive in your blood pressure, driving it up. So aging is a good reason to check your blood pressure at home. There's even race. It's linked to races, ethnic groups. It's more common in Black, Hispanics, and Asian people, and in particular, males. So let's discuss how we can take better care of ourselves. And I'm going to show you how to correctly check your blood pressure. I have with me a cuff, an electric cuff, which is probably the most common way that you're going to want to check it at home. You want to make sure your legs are uncrossed. You're sitting, in a chair with a seat in the back, sitting all the way back, feet flat on the floor. And you can check your blood pressure in either arm. It does not matter unless you have a preference. This just slides on my wrist and then Velcro over. With the wrist blood pressure automatic machines, I want to keep my arm, the wrist of my arm at my heart level. And I'll just click start, and you want to stay quiet and still during that time. You'll feel a little squeeze as it inflates. At-home blood pressure cuff around the upper part of your arm is totally fine also, whichever you have or can get a hold of. Okay, so once I've done and I've got my blood pressure, it's also very important to keep a journal to record this so you know your readings. Why is this so important? It's important because if you go to the doctor's office and have high blood pressure, but what if you're one of those people that only has high blood pressure at home? At the doctor's office. If your blood pressure is doing great at home, then you've got the white coat syndrome, what we call white coat syndrome. So you just need a little notebook, a pen. Make sure you write down the date, what your blood pressure reading was, and which arm you checked it and what time. You want to try to check your blood pressure at the same time every day. Kind of leaves out whether you had medicine, whether you've had just worked out. It's just the same time every day. You don't have to worry about what activities you've been doing. So this is an automatic blood pressure cuff. I also have the old-fashioned blood pressure cuff with a stethoscope. And unless you're licensed, like a licensed nurse or a nurse assistant, this takes training to do. And so I don't know that I would really recommend doing this unless you're trained to do this at home, because you don't want to get false readings. Sometimes when you're at the doctor's office, though, and your blood pressure's high on the monitor, the automatic monitor, the nurse will go back and check it with the automatic cuff because it is the most accurate way to check. I have not ran into any problems with these. Checking your blood pressure at home and recording it accurately is not only beneficial for you, but like I said, it really helps the doctor's office out. The doctor can better treat you. So it's just very important to let your provider know exactly what's happening in your body. And I think it's a very important step in caring for yourself and being proactive and in your health. You're the best advocate for your health. So I hope you understand a little bit more clearly about why I believe, and American Heart Association, doctors' offices everywhere, it is very important, vital step to your health to check your blood pressure at home. Thank you.